Fellow Toastmasters, let's talk about design. We are in the information age. We are overloaded with information. And if you're going to write information, you'll realize that the gargantuan amount of information that reaches us, we don't have a choice. Information that's not properly presented is not even reaching anyone. Bad design is dead design. And unfortunately for us, we are not born designers. What do we do? Well, the design world has democratized itself. Design is easy. If you want to go from a very bad designer to an average designer, it's easy. And that is what my talk is about today. I'm going to take you through a journey where we'll be fighting our instincts of not being a designer and learning the basics of design. We'll learn some rules of designing, and after that, we'll be designing a poster. And hopefully we'll be confident that we can design it. Now in a 5-minute speech, I'm trying to make you from a bad designer to an above average one. I hope you can understand how democratic design has become. Now before I get started, I would like to know how many of you have designed something. Okay. What did you design? Toastmaster?
Well, most of the times I just design software.
Software? Anyone else? Icons?
I've used Canva.com to design it.
I'll be showing that to you today.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Posters are posted on Facebook, right?
Posters. How many of you design birthday cards? Okay. Birthday invitations?
When I was like 5 years old, I think, for the last time I did that.
Okay, a Facebook post wishing someone a happy birthday. Why don't we design all of that? It's about presenting, right? If your presentation is not good, you will feel like an imposter. You need to present something good. Look, we understand that we are not designers, but we need to design something well. Otherwise, we will not be heard. And getting heard is important, especially in this age. Now, if you want to design, you need to get some rules from the best in the design world. The best designers have learned the design theory and presented their rules, easy for us to digest. We don't need to go into a 3-hour art school lesson to learn how to design. There are some very simple tips that we can use. For example, I have in front of you 2 charts. One is the color emotion guide, and second is the font guide. Now, I am not an expert. I don't know how it works, but I don't care. For me, it's good enough to know that the gray color represents balance and the modern typeface represents poise. So if I want something that's intelligent and balanced, I will use a modern typeface and maybe just try to replicate whatever Apple does. If I want something more friendly, I'll go with brown. That's all I need to know. I don't need to know the theory behind it, why this works like that. All I need to know is what I need to use for this special occasion. The other thing I need to know is to not burn myself. Don't use the most complicated tool unless you want to do the most complicated thing. Use the simple tools and also realize to be safe. Don't break the law. Don't use something directly off Google. Honor the copyright. So Google provides an option to get images which are labeled for reuse. Try to use them so that you are safe. Also, there are websites like Pixabay and Unsplash which provide royalty-free images free of cost for us to use. Those images are provided by professional photographers, so if you want to use them, download and use them, and you're safe. Now, instead of talking too much, let's get into making some posters. I'll be showing 2 posters today. One is for our open house that we'll be having in January. The other is for the holiday party. If you look at these posters, these look comparably professional, designed by an expert, and I can tell you I did not spend more than 15 minutes on any one of them. Let me show you some of the tools. The first one that I have is Canva. And in Canva, what you do is you search what you need to make. I use this to make the mentor-mentee workshop poster. And from the looks of it, it's all professional. But what I did was I searched on this for an open house invitation. And the results were like these. And then I selected one. This one has brown. Brown for friendly. Remember my design lessons. I want a friendly open house. And if you look at it, most of the colors in these posters are close to brown, because that is what everyone is targeting when they're making posters. I picked this one and I started modifying the text. And Canva provides a lot of ways. It provides us images that we can drop in directly. It provides us artwork. When you're adding text, it provides us properly formatted text, so we don't need to be officially selecting fonts. But we can get a rough idea, again, from the design methods that we learn. Okay, this is what this typeface represents. And that's all we need to know, because all the formatting is provided in here. We have a heading, a subheading, and everything that we need. We can add our own custom tag, drag and drop. This image I actually did not choose from Canva, because a lot of images in Canva are paid. I got this from Unsplash. I searched for speech, and it again had tons of results. I just picked one, whichever was suiting. And that's it. In 10 minutes, I had this poster ready. Another tool that I use is called Spark. Spark is very similar to Canva, and it provides a little bigger set of design options. So I use these to design so many posters that you've been seeing throughout the year. And again, to start with Spark, again search. It also provides an option to create a website or a video. You select a design, click, and you get to this page. Now the beauty about Spark is that you can change stuff on the fly. So I designed this, but let's try a variation. How would it look if I do it like this? Okay. I don't have internet, but that won't stop me. So I have already a tab open. So if I click one of these designs, this is what I got. This is one of the designs right here. I did not design this poster. And frankly speaking, this looks pretty good. I can download it and use it right away. Another option that this tool provides, which I use pretty often, is I can click on this and I can modify it on the fly. For example, if I want to change the style, I don't have to learn it. I can just try a few experiments. It automatically modifies based on so neat. I can see if the design is good, and that's all I need to download this. This image was from Pixabay, and that is all we need to get to a poster. Now, as amateur designers, we have to be flexible, but let's be practical. It does not take a lot of time to get to an average or an above average design, and we can boast that we are good designers, because our designs actually using these simple tools are very good. Here are the tools that I used. I hope you get back after this speech, go home, design something, share it on Facebook. Thank you.